When your life suddenly shatters, the absolute last thing you want to hear from a well-meaning friend is the phrase, "Everything happens for a reason." In the immediate aftermath of a crisis, platitudes feel dismissive and completely out of touch with the reality of your pain. Relying on blind faith provides no ladder out of a dark hole. Navigating a crisis requires a highly structured psychological system designed to operate specifically when your mind is in a state of panic. Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to build that system. This is the Resilience Action Plan. It is a 4-step blueprint that moves your brain out of its defensive crouch and into an active problem-solving state. To do this properly, step away from your normal distractions. Grab a pen and a blank piece of paper. Give yourself 10 uninterrupted minutes to focus entirely on building this document. Agonizing over external losses you cannot control leads to paralysis. Recovery begins by shifting your entire focus to building your internal architecture. Once you build that, you regain your footing. Let's start with Section 1. Now, Step 1 is the strategic pause. It's a precise tool designed to neutralize the initial wave of panic hitting during a setback. Psychological pain stems from the shattering of the timeline you had already mapped out. The gap between your expectations and the raw event is the primary source of your suffering. Write the strict, objective facts of your situation at the top of your page. Just the event. Draw a hard line underneath. Below that, write the broken expectation. The event above stays neutral gray. The expectation below is the actual source of your pain. Severing the emotional expectation from the factual event on paper strips away its overwhelming power. You stop fighting ghosts and regain cognitive control over the actual facts on the ground. Now we move to Step 2, the question reframe. Your brain operates as a biological search engine. It provides strategies based entirely on the specific questions you feed it. List the complaints currently running on loop in your head. You'll likely find a list of why questions, like why me or why now. These questions offer zero actionable data. Delete why did this happen and replace it with what is this teaching me? Next, cross out who left me and write how can I stand by myself? Finally, eliminate what did I lose and replace it with what can I build with what remains? Systematically replacing passive why questions with actionable what questions transitions your focus. You move from being a victim of your past to acting as an architect of your future. Step 3 is the internal vocabulary audit. Adopting weak labels like empty or alone during a transition drains your energy before you can take action. Enforce strict translation rules for your internal dialogue. Redefine being alone as finally being with myself. Redefine being delayed as growing deeper roots. This seed illustrates how isolation and pressure are biological requirements for transformation. A seed must break its shell in total darkness. It spends its early life buried under compacted soil, establishing a root system downward long before any growth is visible above the surface. You are currently in the necessary breaking phase. This period of high pressure is establishing the internal foundation required to support a heavier future load. Controlling your internal vocabulary turns a period of dark isolation into a recognized, purposeful preparation phase. This essentially prevents despair from taking root. Step 4 is the 1% better morning routine. Attempting to fix the entire problem at once leads to burnout and a sense of defeat. You cannot control when your situation will resolve. You have total authority over your daily baseline input. In the final section of your page, draft a specific written anchor statement. Commit to the microscopic daily improvement you see here. Today, I will be 1% better, a little more disciplined, calmer, and courageous. To maintain momentum, ignore the timelines and perceived successes of others on social media. Comparison is a poison that distracts you from your own development. Your success metric is now based on emotional regulation. Track whether you are slightly less reactive to a minor inconvenience today than you were yesterday. Restricting your focus to a 1% daily internal improvement shields the mind from big-picture anxiety and builds an unstoppable chain of momentum. You now hold a physical document containing 4 tools: separated facts, reframed questions, audited vocabulary, and a daily anchor. The external crisis still exists, but your internal operating system has been upgraded to handle the load. The physics of a bowstring explain the mechanics of a setback. The mechanical tension of being pulled backwards stores the energy required for launch. This period of high tension provides the necessary propulsion to move into a new direction. Place your completed action sheet somewhere visible. Look strictly at the ground directly in front of you and take the very next step. True resilience functions strictly as a practice system. When your internal roots are purposefully engineered through these steps, external circumstances lose their leverage to break you.